Well, McDuffin. Hello, and welcome to Deathmaster's Corpse Corner. Some more Quest for Infamy. So yeah, last we left off, we had ended the prologue.
You're no longer hungry, and
yeah.
you're no glutton. At least not for the food here.
Yeah. We arrived in town because we were caught having sex with someone we shouldn't.
Hello, sir. How can I help you? You be having a good...
Oh yeah. We had a choice of class. We chose to be a wizard after we killed some beast in the woods. Or sorcerer, rather. And some dude in a cold, in a spooky area was not happy about that.
Oh, Mr. Rowan, tonight's the town market. There's a performance by the street performers. It's usually very, very wonderful. You shouldn't miss it.
Sounds lovely. See you there.
God, yeah, and oh, what's this?
As you walk into the courtyard this morning, you see a group of men in green robes and a lady in a rather revealing outfit.
Oh shit, this guy actually...
The embrace of Tar, the god of power, is the path that will save you. In his becoming, you will be realized as new beings, beings of power, beings of experience.
And he shall protect the righteous and loyal in the time of the great darkness.
Those of you who would give of themselves to a greater power and a wiser path, step forward and be anointed. We shall bond together and rise anew.
The woman scans the crowd, and her eyes fall directly on you.
And you, sir, I can see that you are a soul in search of something.
Okay.
I'm in search of a warm body.
Of course you seek those earthly pleasures. Who does not? Who does not like the feel of flesh against their flesh?
Me.
Corpses?
We're all corpses. Some are just rotting faster than others.
And why should you not desire these earthly comforts? They are ours to revel in. But when we cannot partake of these anymore, we should ride into eternity with the strong. Tar is the only way.
Thanks. I'll pass though. I don't do my deity choosing before lunch.
It's easier to be flippant, isn't it, young man?
Sure.
I was like you once. Then I saw the power. If you only truly knew what I knew, if you'd seen what I have seen.
Buddy, I think you've seen far too many of your own hallucinations.
Fear. I sense fear in you.
That's what they always say. Don't you know that? All your creepy whack jobs tell everyone they're filled with fear. That's the oldest trick in the book.
He sees.
I know there are those of you who fear. Come with us. Come with Tar, and together we will...
Oh, here comes the boss.
All right, that's enough of this. You're disturbing the peace. Take your followers and leave our village before I decide to enact my own religious movement on you.
Ah, yes, the noble lawman, putting his mortal laws before the eyes of eternity.
I said shut your lip. This isn't a discussion. Get out.
You do me wrong, sir. Even you will have your time before Tar.
Fine then. But for now, I'm afraid I must escort you and your people out.
Oh, how quaint. Thank you.
Let's go.
Fine, we will take our leave. But those who wish to come with us are always welcome.
And with that, the weird cultists turn their back and take their leave, though not without their leader giving you an icy stare and the woman checking you out. You can't blame her. Rayford turns to you and gives you a curt nod before he turns on his heel and walks away.
Great. Block Valley, asshole sheriff, cultist. This is amazing. Still probably better than hanging by my neck at the Baron's gallows.
Good day, Mr. Rome.
Oh, can't ask about the cultists.
Much as the one before, though things have been a little different here, what with the bridge north being out, and now the port of Tyr shut down. But really, things change very little. He's the local sheriff. Stay on his... Take care, Mr. Rome.
Wow, that was weird.
Yeah, but if they have women like that, I might go see what they're all about.
Well, they were weird, weren't they?
Yes, they are quite odd. I've seen them moving in the woods, going up north towards the old ruins beyond the North Woods.
Okay, could you say that louder into the mic?
Sir.
Good day to you, my fine fella.
Enjoying your stay in town?
Just lovely.
Oh, well, that's nice to hear. Good to see you, sir. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thanks, Jan.
Oh, don't forget about the magician in the town market tonight. He's amazing.
Okay. Oh, here comes
Hey,
trouble.
Blur, give me a bly. I want to buy some sausage.
Fine, Gorf, just take the damn coin and go get something to eat, will ya?
You're a good boy, aren't you, O'Burr?
O'Burr just glares at him.
Well, I'm out of here. Goodbye, loser.
Gorth takes a look at you and squints. Oh no, he must be using that last brain cell of his.
What are you looking at, stranger?
Nice bowl cut.
What?
Your haircut. It's breathtaking. It really accentuates your huge damn head.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah?
Well, I did say yes, no, didn't I?
Oh, I'm gonna get my sausage, then find you and pummel you.
Ooh, I love a good pummeling. See you later then, eh?
Count on it.
What a maroon. Hello there.
What, mate? What can I do for you? The name's O'Burr, and this is Costigan. Our Gorf's a prat. If he ever pesters me, it's usually for a blight to get a sausage or something. I just hand him one to shut him up. He gives it out worse to others in town, though. Frankly, I think he's dumb enough to get himself hurt or killed soon enough. Nice to meet you, friend. Good luck in your travels.
Let's check out the general goods store.
How can I help you today, young man?
Hey there, kid. How are you?
I'm doing great, Pa. Thanks for asking.
Nice to hear. Just another day in sleepy old Volksville. You should check out the town marketplace. They always have something going on down there. Well, the good sheriff keeps the scum out of this town, so if he has to make a head roll to do it, so be it. They're a bunch of snotty, spoiled bums down there in Tyr. So proud of their fish, they don't know what it takes to hunt.
Neither do you.
Be quiet, woman.
You buy all your meat from local hunters.
I still appreciate what it means to hunt them down.
And you buy your pigs from the farmers.
I bought you from the farmers, didn't I?
At least I don't roll in the mud when I drink.
I love you, Dollface.
I love you too, you big hunk of man.
You two make me feel better about love in general.
What do I look like? A lady? I wouldn't know if everyone talks about how Prospero never leaves town.
He gossips more than all the women in town.
Again, why did Dog give you the biggest mouth on 4 continents?
The same reason he gave you the biggest belly in 6.
I eat to kill the pain.
I talk to kill the shame.
My heart burns for you, Lovey.
I couldn't live without you, my little muffin.
I'm sorry I asked.
As am I. Alright, what do we got? 500, ugh. Don't really need that. Yeah, I don't have the money for any of this.
You grab the cat by its tail and swing
What
it
the-
around
No.
above your head as if it was a battle weapon. The cat is less than amused with this. We're not going to provide an animation of this behavior, as we absolutely do not condone it. Also, when you finish, the cat scratches the hell out of your face and hands. We're not going to show that either, as we don't want to be a bad influence on people or cats. Instead, I'll offer this. You pet the cat, it seems indifferent to your interaction.
Yeah, can't win them all, can you?
That's what the world is hoping for. Like, what the fuck was that? Yeah, we've also got the tobacco store.
Hello again, young master. Welcome to my shop. Well, this is my humble little shop. I've been all over the world, but I have found myself enjoying this valley very much. Plus, I get clientele from all over the world who come to sample my blends. The port ships in much of my leave, all of which I have found myself during my travels. I have personally set up the shipping and delivery of each item. Plus, it's a lovely city to visit when I have time. He has been most kind to me, and he protects my interests. Ah, back there is the gentleman's smoking room. When it is free, you may go back and smoke at your leisure. I have designed it to make one feel as if they are transported to a different land. It is a fine plant, if properly cured and treated. It is a most wondrous way to spend your leisure time. I stay away from such drugs. They have been known to cause wars in other countries. What a sweet town, is it not? A fine place for a man like me to live. Quiet, out of the way, yet if I need to travel, many options are open to me. With the bridge out, it is difficult to go north, but I always have the port of Tyr to take me many places.
Alright, what can we buy?
Your attempt at larceny failed, but you gained some experience. You don't.
Oh, guess that is steel.
You have just purchased a well-rolled cigar. You shall enjoy smoking this.
Oh. Well, you said you only had one, guy.
You can't go through the curtain. It would reveal the great and powerful Oz.
Hello again. Welcome to my shop. I hope you like it, and I hope I can be of assistance. We have many potions and elixirs. Also, you should know I'm buying components for my potions. Hello there. Welcome to the apothecary. I'm doing well, thanks. I've got some new reagents for some new potions today, so as you can see, I'm very excited. It's my shop. My father was a farmer, but I decided to learn the art of mixing potions, poultices, and other healing and health arts. It's definitely my life's work. I grow a lot of my own reagents, but I'm always on the lookout for some of the harder to find items. I will always be able to buy tufts of wolf's fur and the venom sac from giant snakes if you can get them. Great little town, huh? I've lived here all my life. Yeah, quite gruesome, yeah? It's funny. Right after an execution, people come in to buy potions like crazy. Which is quite amusing, because I cannot make a potion that reattaches a head. He's tough, but fair, I suppose. He scares me enough to keep me on the straight and narrow. I have a whole array of health-bolstering potions, poultices, and pills. Unfortunately, I'm all out of everything right now. Everyone bought out my inventory today. I'll be spending the whole night making more. What fun!
Sounds like it.
Oh, it is. I should be getting a whole bunch of new ingredients from the swamps this evening.
Oh, let's see.
I have every
sounds.
Oh yes, the swamp is full of different plants and organisms that I can use in my potions. There's a little boy from town, Hobbs, who likes to play up there, and he collects things for me. Oh yes, Hobbs. Nice boy. I pay him several blighs for the items he brings. Actually, I hope one day he wants to become a pharmacist too. It gets dark in the swamp too, so I gave him some glowing fungus to help him attract fireflies, so he can see in there. Unfortunately, I have none left. But it grows up in the Northwoods, usually on old or dead trees. You can see it easily at night.
Alright.
Your attempt at larceny failed, but you gained some experience. You don't. You have purchased the. You have purchased the.
Alright. A few flasks to be safe. No blacksmith.
This door is pretty solid, and you're quite sure it. Messing with a horse when you don't need to is a bigger mess than what you want to get involved with. A horse is a horse. You enter the bank.
Welcome to the Bank of Volksville. How can I help you?
No. How can I help you? Sunglasses? A bonnet? Sun umbrella?
Oh, yeah. Ha ha. Think you're funny, hey?
I know I'm funny.
Yeah. What can I do for you? This is the Bank of Volksville. It was founded by the Killington family many years ago, and we're still here to serve you. We don't talk about them here, but I totally think they were cursed. It's a nice little place, but I prefer it down in Tyr. Tyr is pretty amazing. The library is full of all kinds of books, even dirty ones. I know, because I've looked. Have a pleasant day, sir.
You too. Stay out of the sun.
I'll try.
I guess you don't know your pin. Oh well.
Correct.
Not the best time to chat her up, mate. She's busy with the teller. You would engage him in conversation, but he seems angry and keeps mumbling about taxes. He's talking with the bank teller. Not worth your time. This guy's already busy talking to someone else.
Let's go see Prospero. We need to learn more magic.
So, how goes it? I'm above ground, and I've got the prosperity to celebrate with my friends. Life is good, sir. Some people like Tyr better. This place has a more earthy charm that appeals to me. I can't stand the sea. They were once a rich and powerful family. Guess they set up half this town. Supposedly they all died in a tragedy or something. There's all kinds of places in this valley, from the swamp in the north to the beach in the south woods, over to the grasslands in the west. You know, just go exploring, sir. Hey, you be taking care of yourself, sir.
I'm a lonely bartender in a small town. Are you here to save me, eh? Goodbye, sir.
Leave the guy alone. He seems preoccupied.
Hey, there's beer in my glass.
Is that a problem?
Yeah, 'cause it should be in my belly.
You are correct, sir. Drink up, eh?
Now let's go see the wizard.
You try with all your might.
Ah, so you want to get straight into the real power, eh? Well, it's not that easy, friend. You need to understand some of the nature of magic in our universe. There are two major schools of magic: environmental magic and battle magic. Let's just skip to the battle magic, okay? Don't be foolish, friend. Environmental magic has its place as well. These spells allow you to manipulate your environment and shape it according to your will. I, however, only know a few spells that I can teach a novice such as yourself, but they will be quite useful in your line of work. Wonderful, then. Battle magics, while powerful and effective, should not be underestimated and do require a subtle hand and mind. Do you think you can manage that? Well, I can certainly try. Trying is for baby ducklings and little children. Remember that. My spells will help you defeat your foes, defend against the undead, bring pestilence to those who would besot and attempt to destroy you, and heal your wounds so that you may live longer than your foe. Well, maybe I was too rash. They certainly do sound like they could help me. False humility does nothing for you. Well, I suppose... I'm sorry? One more thing. Each spell can only be cast once you've located the required reagents and completed learning the spell. Once this process is complete, you'll only need to chant the power word, and the spell will be activated. At first, you will only be able to cast spells limited times in a battle, but I can give you further training later, which might hasten this. Each spell is unique, though, so if you want to know more, you'll need to ask me about it. Being the magnanimous gentleman I am, I've already taught you the first level of Flaming Vengeance. However, I don't have the reagents to give you for the rest. You'll need to obtain them yourself, and I can create and teach you the spells.
You're being awfully generous, Mr. Magic. What's the catch?
You're quite clever, Mr. Rowan. Let's just say I have some jobs I need completed. But I know that you would never survive these tasks if I didn't instruct you first.
Wonderful. So basically, I'm your errand boy.
It's a decent barter, yes?
All things considered, I agree.
Excellent. Let's learn the basic magics, and then we'll discuss payments, tasks, later.
That sounds very generous to me.
It does, doesn't it? Ah. Take an inanimate object will allow you to take objects from surfaces that are usually inaccessible and deliver said item into your hand. Just bring me a completely smooth rock. Should be easy enough to find, even for you. A river rock would work well, so just hunt around the river.
Alright.
Mystical lockpick unlocks any non-magical lock, be it a door, window, or gate. Remember, don't let Rayford catch you using this spell, whatever it is that you may be using it for. Now, we'll need a special key to make this spell happen. You want a key, as someone has hidden, so I'd suggest looking under doormats and in plant vases. Float on a cloud creates a small yet solid cloud under which you can move around on, at least for a short time. To complete the spell, something that would normally float on air will be required. I can see that you're a bit of a weakling, so I think inner fear will be right up your alley. When you use it, your enemy will be filled with unimaginable fear and flee in terror in their panic to get away from you. It has been known to make some defecate themselves.
That sounds like an excellent spell.
Of course it does. All my spells are excellent.
Carry on then.
Thanks for your permission. Now, to make this spell, well, there's good news and bad news.
Okay then, the good news first.
I've got all the ingredients to make this spell right here.
What's the bad news?
I need you to get me some wyvern heart. There's a man called Marlin down in Tyr who can supply it for you. He usually hangs around near the Red Door at night.
Wyvern heart? Is that illegal?
Yes, I need it for my back. Bad back, you see.
I'm sure.
Alright.
This will generate a great windstorm around your opponent, which will provide you with an opportunity to make your exit. To complete this spell, I will need something to generate the storm. Wind is perfect, but very hard to capture, and you don't seem to have the mental capacity to capture it. So get me something like the wings of an angel.
The wings of an angel? Because that sounds easier than capturing wind.
I don't always mean things literally, though I may this time. Look for something corporeal, not ethereal.
What?
Look for something real, you imbecile, not some fantasy creature.
Okay.
This is a strange spell, I must admit. It only works if you're in combat. I don't really know the reason. Seems odd, considering the do-gooders who created it. But I'd say it's something to do with your adrenaline and heavy breathing. Regardless, it does restore your health in a fight, and that is always a positive thing. To make this, I'll need some living things. An animal and a water flower. Just don't bring me back a moose.
What sort of animal? You want me to drag a jaguar in here?
No, don't be a fool. However hard that is for you. Just an insect will be fine.
Oh.
A fly or a bee would work. Flaming Vengeance will generate a scorching flame and cannot be stopped or avoided. It engulfs your enemy with a fury unmatched in the non-magical realm. Just be wary, as it is completely ineffectual against the undead. This is a powerful battle magic. It should be of some benefit to you. You're welcome.
Oh yeah, Thanks.
Heathen. Icy Shards performs much as the same as Flaming Vengeance. This spell, in addition to being an aqua-based spell, is effective on the undead. To create this spell, we'll need 3 different types of water. We'll need old water, living water, and falling water.
Does everything need to be a riddle? Can't you just tell me what I need to get for you?
No, I can't. Take this flask and get the 3 types of water in it. Doesn't matter if they're mixed together.
Not even a hint. You can't even do that.
Falling water falls. It doesn't just run over rocks. Old water is water that's been sitting a long time, stagnant. If it stinks, it's probably old. Living water, you'll need to find water with an abundance of living creatures in it. Now leave me alone.
Alright.
Plague Carrier will create a storm of pestilence and filth on your enemy, generating damage and disease upon them every time they exert themselves in battle. This will continue until the battle is over. If you're planning on calling on the powers of pestilence and disease, you'll need to find me a single item. An item of death.
Death? That's an easy one.
Enlighten me.
I'll just go grab that dead guy's head that Rayford cut off.
You're a morbid bastard, Mr. Ron. I don't need a human head or anything else like that. That's walking towards necromancy, and that's a magic I don't touch.
Boo.
A dead animal would be best. Something small. A rabbit, perhaps.
Hello, sir.
Well, sir, listen to that. Apparently, he does know manners.
I try, sir.
Well then, how can I help you? I'm well, thank you. Just another day here in paradise. It's a nice little town. I obviously liked it enough to move in now, didn't I? This house was here, but I made some modifications to the structure and made it my own. I have several available that will be of benefit to you. Show me your money and I'll show you my wares. A bunch of simpletons and dolts, following an even larger idiot. However, do not underestimate the power of idiots in a group. They can be like a herd of angry elephants, large, powerful, and unstoppable. Now that you've learned to control some of the mystic powers, there's something I need you to do for me.
So it's payment time.
You're a fast one, aren't you? A number of years ago, I was cursed to only be able to walk within the walls of Volksville village. While most of the time it isn't a concern, there are some small tasks which take place outside the village, which I require assistance with.
Small tasks?
Maybe not so small. There's a necromancer laid up in the dwarven mines near the beach, and I have it from reliable sources that she is trying to raise a demon. I need you to stop this.
You want me to stop a necromancer from raising a demon? It's not exactly a small task, Mr. Magic.
No, it's not. Or would you rather stay in my debt?
I don't like being in any man's debt.
Exactly. You're easy to manipulate, you know.
That's a sharp sign you got there. You know, outside this place.
Oh yes, that thing. I have to attract the cretins of this town in here to buy stuff somehow, don't I? It worked on you, didn't it?
Maybe.
Come on. I know you liked the pretty lights. Now that you've learned to...
So it's...
You're a fast one. A number of years ago, I was...
Small time.
There's a necromancer laid up in the dwarven...
You won me.
No.
I don't like...
Exactly.
Maybe later.
You really think you could steal from...
Oh, wait, no.
You rub your...
I already have a B. Forgot to give it to him.
good start, but you're only halfway to gaining what I need to create nature's blessing. This is a strange spell. Regardless, it does to make this, I'll need some living things. An animal. What sort of... No. Stop by.
Alright. Water flower. Oops. Close that window.
Good afternoon, sir.
Boy, you must be tired.
No, I haven't been run.
I'm both.
Smooth move.
Okay, nothing new there.
Eh? Hi there, fella. How are you? Well, you know, people are always talking about something around here. Mostly people are talking about the new stranger come to town. That means you. I'm good. Thanks for asking. It's a sleepy little burg, eh? Nothing like a little forest town or finding an adventure where you just want to hide out, eh? Now there's a beautiful city. If you haven't been yet, get yourself there. Well, sir, pleasant trails.
Sorry.
Rayford's inside, doing some important paperwork. He doesn't want to be disturbed.
Alright. Let's get out of here. Alright, this guy.
Ah, Mr. Rom, was your first night in Vokesville lovely? Wonderful, wonderful. Remember, if you need anything, you just ask.
Will do.
You should make sure you go visit the grasslands sometime. They're just over the old footbridge a ways. You can't miss the old King's Road, and a visit to the valley isn't complete without seeing Hermit Homestead.
Sounds good. I just might make my way over there.
Well, enjoy the rest of your day.
I'll certainly try. Take it easy, Udo. Hi, Udo.
Well, rumor has it that you're quite the hunter. Also, I'm told there's something going on in Tyr. It's always something here in the Valley of Krashna, isn't it? Well, apparently, there are some murderous thugs and smugglers trying to bring contraband into the valley. They have the whole city shut up tight, no one in or out, and they've cancelled all outgoing ships for the time being until they can sort out the mess. If you haven't visited Hermit Homestead yet, you should go. It's in the northern part of the grasslands. Just take the King's Road up a way and make a left. Can't miss it. Goodbye, Mr. Rome.
You bend down and take a long, refreshing drink from the river.
That was good.
There is nothing... Whatever it is, whatever... You bend down... You bend down... Leave the little... You don't want to kill, pillage, and destroy. That's all you think about, isn't it?
I need a dead animal, don't I?
You bend...
There's no. You bend. The hole in the bridge appears to have been fixed. You reckon the old fisherman finally got around to fixing it?
We can go west.
There's nothing. You pick amongst the rocks until you find a nice smooth one, which you pocket.
Actually.
Well, hello there, Mr. Rowan. Good to see you. What can I do you for? You know, I can't believe he let Marcus's head roll. Up until just a while ago, Marcus was one of Rayford's deputies. One day, we heard Rayford accused him of crimes. Some people whispered that he stole from Rayford, but I gotta be honest, that didn't seem like Marcus to me. Not that Marcus was good, or even an innocent man, but usually Rayford would just lock someone like him up. Well, he keeps law and order in the town. He also sends guards out on patrol and they keep me safe. So, I guess I'm okay with him. Oh, the beautiful port city of Tyr. Well, it's a bit west and south of here, but I try to go anytime I can. Such neat sights there. And the fish they have on the docks are amazing. I get my nets from them. They don't compete with me, and I don't compete with them. Mostly I feed myself, family, and some friends anyway. You can get yourself into a lot of trouble down there. Don't be nosing around the Red Door after spending too much time at the Salty Dog. That's all I'm saying. Lest you end up like those poor souls who used to live in the ruins up North Way. Those are the ruins of the once mighty Killington family's mansion. May those poor souls rest in peace. I were but a boy, but I know the tale. How Jarvis Killington stole the old Eye of Jagger from the Order of Sentai and brought a curse upon himself and his whole family. That house burned down with all of them inside of it. But everyone said all the women and children were dead before the fire. Old Jarvis's body was untouched by it. Them ruins are cursed and you'd stay away if you know what's good for you.
Too late.
Well, the Killington family was large and well respected. Their riches helped to create this town and let it thrive. They built the bank in town, and they also have a wing in the Library of Tyr dedicated to them. I don't read many books, but if you wanted to learn all about them, you could go there.
Interesting.
Well, according to the stories, that's the gem that Jarvis Killington brought home from one of his many adventures. And it's the thing that made him crazy. I don't know what it looks like, but people say it glowed with an eerie green light. It belonged to the Sentai, a mysterious order of monks or something. Well, look, I don't... Well, what I know of them ain't much. I know they have a great city in their own kingdom, Jondar. People say lots of different things about them. I've heard they're good. I've heard they have a secret agenda, but they're not too often seen around here. I think they're better than those Morai freaks who moved into the old fortress ruins on the hill. Talk to you soon, stranger.
This is the empty flask. Fresh water teeming with fish. This should do the trick.
Let's see, does this count?
The water isn't falling so much as just running quickly.
Yeah, let's go check the grasslands.
You try with all your might, but you just can't seem to do anything with it.
spell.
You hand Prospero the smooth rock.
Excellent, friend. Now I can create that taken out of an object spell. Now take this and recite, and don't get it wrong.
Rock, Oraciol, Ocre, Gore Biag. Quidi, Biom Acrita, and Share, Sena Fair of Biom. A fiel aride, Mergo Bifil, Meernera, Gol, Yorle, Shul.
You feel mystical power course within you, and you understand you are now able to cast this spell.
Just say, Auster le Shul, and the spell will cast.
Thank you, Prospero.
Don't get caught stealing things with that, young sir. I'll deny knowing you. Mystical lockpick. Remember, don't let Rayford. Now, we'll need a special key to make this spell happen.
Alright.
Float on a cloud. To complete the spell, something that would normally float on air will be required.
Angel's wings. Yeah, we still need water lily. Flaming vengeance. Should I already have?
Stop by and
You don't want to fuss with the well right now. You'd knock on the... You would, but what would you do with the barrel? You can't rob these merchants.
Could have sworn I saw potted plants around here somewhere.
You don't feel like dealing with it. You ring the bell. You play around with it, but nothing seems to happen. You play around. You try.
I remember where to get the stagnant water now. That's up at the mansion, actually. I'll say one thing nice, this game does not have stamina. So I'm free to run around as much as I want.
Trying very hard not to get any of the water on yourself, you dip the flask into the fountain, collecting some of the water.
Can't be more old than this foul-smelling stuff, Mr. Magic.
Can I take the flower too?
You reach into the stagnant fountain and take a lily, which you gently place on top of your backpack.
Can go further west.
Hey, douchebag! There's no way you're picking up that rock. In fact, you're an idiot for even trying.
No, I thought there was not a waterfall here.
Hello there.
Hello there, fellow traveler. My name is Jack. And you are?
You can call me Rowan.
Very nice, Mr. Rome. Well, I am just a traveler passing through, but I've come to enjoy these woods. They're quite peaceful compared to the South Woods. They're full of brutish men. I also suppose I enjoy this, because the power of magic runs strong in this forest, although I sense both good and evil magics abound. Mostly sadness, though. Yes, I'm a practitioner of the magical arts. I tend to favor earth and ice magics. Ah, yes. You are apprenticing, huh? Looking to create icy shards? You'll be able to find some falling water in the waterfall to the east. There should be some old water in the old fountain to the west. And as for living water, I'd probably look for fishermen. They tend to be where the fish are.
Alright.
Goodbye, sir. May your travels be pleasant.
That's helpful if you haven't figured that out yet. Which, of course.
There must be a...
Can I use...
You can't take...
Fuck off.
The rock cliff here is too treacherous to...
Alright, so we do need climbing equipment for this. Unless there's a way to get through here from the swamp.
Hello, sir.
Hello there, young man.
How can I help you? I'm Hobbs. I live in Volksville. Have you been there?
Well, yeah,
There's all kinds of neat stuff in there, huh? Sometimes I play near Rayford's house, but he always yells at me for making too much noise. He's always yelling at us kids to stay away from his well, so I come out here to play. He doesn't bother me up here. It's not such a bad place. I mean, you do have to watch out for swamp orchidees and other monsters. They never catch me, though. I'm too fast. I never come in here at night, though. Too scary without fireflies. Oh, I like to play in here, and I collect plants for Jared, the town pharmacist. They help make his potions, and he gives me a few blighs. I need to get some more fireflies, though, before I can do anything. Well, it's so dark and thick in the swamp, I usually bring some fireflies in to help me see. I'll bring them in and let them go so I can see around. Well, I usually put some glowing fungus in the bottom of a glass jar, and that just attracts them like crazy. I found fireflies near the farm just outside of town, but I know there's some out in the grasslands too. I use these to collect stuff for Jared and to put fireflies in. I've got an extra. Here you go. You'll need it to get some fireflies.
Hobbs hands you a small clear jar, perfect for catching fireflies.
Well, I didn't get that myself. Jared gave some of that to me. He said it was the last of it he had. He did say he got it from somewhere up north of town, but that I shouldn't go there either. Goodbye, sir. Happy trails.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
pitch dark in here. You can't find your way anywhere.
It was a very dark swamp.
You attempt to pull the axe out of the... You cast take... You don't have enough mystical power to perform that action.
So if your time meter is passing on the clock.
Cast... You don't have enough mystical...
Did our stats go up at least? Oops. Looked out the window. Oh, hello.
Your attempts to engage this goat in conversation are amusing, but in vain.
Anything new in the barn? No. Well, nothing else we can turn in the water lily. Get the healing spell.
That doesn't... Whatever you're trying...
A lily and a bee. A little lame, if you ask me, but I suppose they'll suffice. If this bee stings me, I'm going to be very annoyed. Now I can create the Nature's Blessing spell. Now take this and recite, and don't get it wrong.
Oh, gods mar na kriun, adjonu, dom a blessing de sinir.
You feel mystical power course within you, and you understand you are now able to cast this spell.
Just say Leas Dom, and the spell will cast.
Thank you, Prospero.
Alright. Now let's go get some climbing equipment.
How can I help you today, young man?
Your attempt at larceny failed, but you gained some experience.
You have purchased a climber's kit.
That was most of my money. should have saved before I did that. That's what I wanted to do. That's probably not. Oh well. No. Hello there.
You can't attack that. You just look.
Let's party.
Damn it.
Damn.
Shoot on! Us there too.
Damn it.
You can't cast that yet, as your spell is currently recharging.
Damn.
Shoot on! Us there too.
Well done. You've defeated yet another foe, solidifying your position as a total badass.
Searching the corpse reveals some blights, which you pocket.
Alright. No, can't go that way. Let's go this way.
You don't see a great grip here, but you realise you could tie one of the ropes to the tree over there and lower yourself down.
You pull out your trusty rope and climb down to the banks below.
Alright.
Leaning over the edge, you manage to get some water in your flask. You dip your hands in the cool river and wash them. You had some serious grime under your nails, so hey, this is a bonus. You don't have the skill to climb this waterfall by hand. Maybe you will have the ability in Quest for Infamy 2.
If they ever make that.
You try with all your might. Nothing like a good climb, eh?
Oh, what are you?
Let's party.
Damn it. Damn it.
Shoot on! Us there too.
You can't cast that yet, as your spell is current.
They are storm.
Okay, good.
Damn it.
That was a display of mastery and skill.
Searching the corpse reveals some blights, which you pocket.
You also found a healing potion, which you gladly take.
You said,
He's already.
Take his head or something. Nah. It's just easy on me.
Yeah? How can I help you? Call me Shaw. Shaw's my name. My name is Shaw. Always has been, always will. Aye, it's not a bad little town, eh? I've been known to have a pint with Kurt or argue politics with O'Burr. For a shifty-looking fella, he's actually very well educated. Spent all his youth hanging around in the Library of Tyr. Best place to go if you're looking for something to know. I'd spit on the ground, but I wouldn't want to waste water. He's a dirty villain posing as a sheriff, and I've known me some villains. Recently had a bunch of decent people just rounded up and thrown into his dungeon. I think I'm lucky I ain't down there. It's a fabulous garment, eh? It actually provides me mobility and comfort and air for me boys. Sure, I've thrown one or two in my life, it wasn't, eh? Hey, you take care now, sir. It's a dangerous world out there.
Whatever it is. Whatever. You look for some solid hand grips and footing and scale your way over the wall. You climb over the wall and make your way up to the pub here. Not bad work, I say, old chap.
Alright.
You hand Prospero the full flask of mixed waters.
I don't know where he got the old water from, but you stink worse than a fresh donkey bowel movement. Now take this and recite, and don't get it wrong.
Charadu, no, turn, a crew, short again, agio, bakwer, duita sanak.
You feel mystical power course within you, and you understand you are now able to cast this spell.
Just say Shards Erita, and the spell will cast.
Thank you, Prospero.
Alright. Making good progress on getting the spells.
Mystical lockpick, remember. Now, we'll need a special key to make this spell happen. You want a key that someone has hidden, so I'd suggest looking under doormats and in plant vases. Float on a cloud creates a small... To complete the spell, something that would normally float on air will be required.
I have some ideas what that could be. This one's Wyvern Heart.
This will just... To complete this, wind is perfect, but very...
The wings of an angel?
I don't always mean things literally. What? Look for something real, you imbecile.
Alright. Already have this, have this, have this.
Plague Carrier will create a storm of pestilence and filth on your enemy, generating damage and disease upon them every time they exert themselves in battle. This will continue until the battle is over. If you're planning on calling on the powers of pestilence...
Death. That's an easy one.
Enlighten me.
I'll just go grab that dead guy's head that Rayford cut off.
You're a morbid bastard, Mr. Ron. I don't need a human head or anything else like that. A dead animal would be best. Something small. A rabbit, perhaps.
Alright. It's my big hint to find a dead rabbit. Alright.
Hello, sir.
Well, sir.
That's right, sir.
Well then.
See you later, Mr. Magic.
I'll be here. It's not like I can go anywhere else.
You're in the southern part of town. It's filled with various rocks and such now. It makes a nice decoration in front of the store. You bet vagrants piss in it. You rub your hands all over yourself like...
Not there.
You look in the cauldron. Bugger, no key. You touch the cold stone of the exterior. You think you feel something, a connection to all living things, and then it's gone. You try, you play around.
Hello again. Hello there.
You can hear the homeowners talking about tea or something beyond the door. You can't rob. You can't. You have no reason to take the lantern. You rub your... It's a rug.
Gee, hang on, let me check upstairs quick.
You try with... You play around with...
Oh, oops. Look at the window again.
You try with all your...
Either I'm missing something or I can't access this. Can't access that yet. I'll find my hidden key elsewhere. Oh, gee, here's a mat.
Lifting up the mat, you discover the key for the house. You take it, of course.
Of course. Actually. That's not how you spell key.
You put the key in the lock and turn it. Damn, it's stuck. You manage to unlock the door and wiggle the key loose. You're inside Brattle's meager little cabin. This guy brings a whole new meaning to Spartan living. He doesn't have much, except some laundry. Whew, it stinks in here. You can barely take it. Do something, and quick. The door. You put the key, manage. Whew, do something. You open a drawer to the dresser, and the smell of fish hits you like a punch in the nose. You almost vomit a bit in the drawer, but you manage to hold it back. Quickly looking through the drawer, you find 15 blighs, which you pocket. The smell of pure rotten fish is too overwhelming. You have to leave.
Alright. Let's come buy a gas mask somewhere. I'm not sure what else I would do there. But we got our keys, so.
You hand Prospero the old key.
I hope whoever owns this key isn't going to miss it.
I doubt he'd miss much.
Now I can create the mystical lock spell. Now take this and recite, and don't get it wrong.
Yaker, in your dome brisiad, I eltirna, mercenes, fedir, leom aster stuif.
You feel mystical power course within you, and you understand you are now able to cast this spell.
Just say, to me a thief, and the spell will cast. If you try to use it in my shop, you'll see some real magic.
Thank you, Prospero.
Alright. Almost there. It's like 3 more spells. Almost evening. Let's check around the grasslands a bit, since I haven't been over here at all.
Well, this looks interesting. Looking around, you see you're at the crossroads of the valley. The grasslands stretch out to the west and the north. It appears the road runs alongside them. To the south, you can see the port city looming in the distance. The old signposts indicate that the port of Tyr is to the south and Volksville is to the east. It's an old traveler's rest tent. You wonder how many drunk travelers have used it for a bathroom. You estimate that this impressive statue has stood here for hundreds of years. And boy, are his arms tired.
Can I take his spear?
You can't take it. This statue wasn't quite so lucky. While the elements may have decreed that she should fall, she still has a pair of perfect and intact ears. I was going to say ears, you perverts.
Sure you are.
Okay, fine. I was gonna say the statue had nice boobs. What of it, eh? You were all thinking it.
Oh, there's the city. How can we get in here, though, is the thing.
Well, this is a sight to see. The legendary port city of Tyr. The massive walls stretch out in both directions, and you can hear the water rushing through the aqueduct above. It's definitely more impressive than the dump shaped like a sword your mate Earl once showed you. You see a very comely-looking woman in front of the gates. She is, however, carrying a variety of weapons, and despite her looks, you believe she could slice you into nuggets.
Hold, stranger.
I'm holding.
I am Valeris, head guard of the port city of Tyr.
You can call me whatever you want.
I am sorry, sir, but the city is on lockdown currently.
Well, that is a serious bummer.
What business have you here?
I'm shopping for trinkets.
Well, your shopping will have to wait. We're pursuing a dangerous group of criminals that were trying to smuggle in illegal shipments from the port. The gates will remain closed until we apprehend them.
Sounds like you got your hands full. I'll come back when it's more convenient.
Thank you. Have a nice day, sir.
Okay.
So, any of you ever rip a man's throat out with your bare hands?
The silence is deafening and scary. Valeris is busy at the moment.
Alright, so yeah, we can't get into the city right now. So, let's see what's to the north. No, we can't go this way.
You touch the swing. It is brittle and dry. You think better of using it. Jeremy Hummel and Katerina Hummel, beloved father, beloved wife. We left paradise, only to find it again in each other.
That's so damn sweet. I might just weep a bit here.
It feels a little loose. You'll probably need something to help you pry this loose.
Just like the crowbar. Or can I just do this?
You can't take it.
Liar.
Oh, hey!
Hey, Swart.
Mr. Rome, you old rascal.
So what happened? Why do you stay here?
Ah, well, when I got to the bridge, it was all washed away. The man up there said it'd be out for a few more weeks while the king assembled a team to fix it. Yep, it's washed out and gone, all right. The man at the bridge said the mountain snow melted so fast, it all came down in chunks, ruined the bridge. He's a decent fella, I guess. Kinda quiet. I think he must live there alone. He said his name is Hummel. Definitely friendly. He comes down to Hermit Homestead here to have a meal with Frederick and Wren sometimes. Frederick and Wren live up there. Nice people, though Frederick is a bit ornery, like my donkey. She's doing just fine. She's a strong girl. Aren't you, girl? Yeah, we set up a nice little camp here. I might try to sell a thing or two while I'm waiting. But I'll be here for a while, so if you ever need me, just holler. Take care,
right.
sir. Good to see you, as always.
Oh, yep. Bridge is out.
Ahoy, good sir.
Well met, stranger. You may call me Jonas. Might I have the pleasure of your name?
You may call me Ruam, good sir.
Nice to speak with you, Mr. Rowan. I must get back to cleaning my wares. If you come back later, I should have my bows cleaned and restrung if you like. We can have a shooting contest.
Ah, sounds like a fun time. You enjoy your cleaning.
Ha! Right. So I shall. Talk to you soon. Long days and pleasant nights.
Hello there, miss.
Hello there, stranger. Can I help you? I am Cora. Pleased to meet you.
Pleased to meet you. You can call me Ruam.
I've lived here all my life. Sometimes we'll travel out and about into the world, going north to get more supplies as needed, but we've always come home here. I've lived here all my life. I sew and knit these items for our use. Occasionally I sell some to people, where and when I get the opportunity.
Do you sell a lot of them around here?
Oh yes! In the cold months, I sew them up as robes to keep the townsfolk in Volksville warm. I heard the most terrible rumbling one day, and suddenly, it was gone. I have one here I can sell you, Mr. Rowan. It's a bit warm for them at the moment, though.
It's always good to be prepared.
Yes, I suppose it is. Would you like the robes? Only 50 blyes for you. Okay then, they'll be here if you change your mind.
Don't think I have the money for that.
It was a pleasure to chat with you, Rowan.
It It's a leather pouch filled with coins of various shapes and sizes, all denoting you have some blyther.
Oh, I do have.
Hello there, miss.
Hello there, I have one here.
It's always good to be prepared.
Yes, Here you go. A lovely set of handmade white robes.
Thanks.
It was a pleasure to chat with you, Roam.
You gather a few pebbles from the ground.
Oh.
You have nothing. You decide to wait around until this goat poops to collect a turd. You don't have to wait too long because goats are always pooping.
What? Okay, that was not... Okay.
Hello, sir.
Hello, stranger. Welcome to Home at Homestead. All are welcome here.
Looks like we got yourselves a nice party going on here.
We do enjoy our time here. Is it not lovely?
Beautiful. I'd retire here and make awful looking toys.
That sounds like a plan. Anyway, make yourself at home. Feel free to ask me any questions. Oh, forgive me. My name is Rin, grandson of Frederick. My grandfather gathers and sells firewood, so he's off right now. You can usually find him here, around the fire after dark. Well, as far as I can remember, travellers from all over have been gathered at this grotto. There's no rule or law here other than act to others as you would to yourself. Well, right now, the bridge to the north is out. It was washed out by the melting snow from the spring. One day, the water just began rushing and suddenly the bridge fell. It was most odd. It's been a real inconvenience for the whole valley. Just yesterday, we had a stranger who showed up and decided to stay because the bridge is out. He introduced himself as Swat to us. He was riding a cart pulled by a donkey. He's made himself a little home in some of the ruins just to the south of here. He's been a very nice fellow so far. Cora makes clothes and blankets. She usually weaves them out of discarded cloth and turns out some amazing designs. She's also a very sweet singer. Jonas is a very skilled man. I've never seen anyone so good with a bow with him. He's got a standing challenge to anyone who can beat him. Goodbye, sir. Take care and enjoy your time in the homestead.
Alright. What have we here? Oh.
In front of you is the massive Tower Bridge. It's a beautiful piece of stonework. Shame it all got washed away. It'll probably take them months to fix it. A man comes out of the bridge and walks over to you.
Hello, can I help you?
Yes, I'm just a traveler. I see the bridge is gone.
Yes, it'll be out for some time. My name is Jared Hummel. I'm the guardian of this place until the King's Work Corps come to fix the bridge.
You can call me Roam. Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
What can I help you with? It appears that the snow melt off the mountains was much more severe this year, dislodging large ice chunks and sending boulders downstream. I was not here at the time. I was dining with Frederick and Rin in Hermit Homestead. We heard a terrible sound and saw water rushing through the canyon, along with the rubble from the bridge. I immediately made my way north to find the bridge destroyed. They are an amazing bunch of builders and engineers. They could construct an impregnable castle using only cow dung and mud. They're on their way to start this repair project as soon as they finish with an assignment they're currently on. Yes, the people there are very friendly and harmless. They just want to live in peace. I often trade and spend time with them. I've known Frederick since I was a child. To be honest, sir, the project has not been told to us yet. It's quite secretive. All I know is that it's being built in the north, about 20 leagues from the castle Konunglist. Tyr is actually a wondrous marvel. You really must walk the King's Road and go see it. The gates alone will take your breath away. Oh, it's a nice little town, I guess. I don't spend too much time there. I guess I just don't care for it.
Rayford, eh?
Oh yeah, sure. Rayford. He's a bastard.
Oh, those are horrible. Just some old house that burned down. Please, stop back again any time to chat. It's nice to have visitors.
You can't rebuild the bridge. That would make for a really boring game.
I'm sure someone made one anyway. Alright. Back here. Oh, okay.
You don't want to... You would try to talk to a moose, wouldn't you? There's a chasm over here that you can't get by.
Oh. Over here.
You see a pretty sturdy column here. You don't want... The grasslands are bordered on the western side by a massive deep chasm. To the far north, you see the river turns to the east, and across the river in the distance, you can see what appears to be a castle. To the south, you can see the port city of Tyr in the distance. Having admired the view for as long as you could, you return the way you came.
Okay. Oh, it's back here again.
The grasslands are bordered on the western side by a massive deep chasm. To the far north, you see the river turns to the east, and across the river... To the south, you can see the port city. Having admired...
Alright, then we're back here. Yes, I thought this was the bridge they were talking about.
This old bridge fell apart years ago. From the sharp rocks all around, the raging river below, you figure it just couldn't take it. Besides, you don't see anything of value on the other side. The rocks there are all sharp and probably difficult to navigate.
To get two washed out bridges here.
Evening is falling in the valley. As the day winds down, you decide to check out the performance in the town market that Kessel mentioned.
Oh, fast travel back to town then.
A street magician is performing his act in the market. The townspeople all look happy with his little show. You've seen worse, but you've also seen better.
Hey there, little man. Watch where you're going.
Well, that's not very nice at all. You should really have more confidence in yourself.
Huh?
You said little man, and I assumed you were talking to your, twig and plums?
What? No,
Oh, well then, do your bullocks get in the way again?
Oh, I see. So maybe you're just looking for me to pound you.
Absolutely not. I just think you should see a doctor about your swollen boys. They're obviously making you cranky, Mr.
I'll kill you!
Okay, Mr. I'll kill you. But I really don't know how you can fight with your bits all sore like that.
You are dead meat, pal.
Okay.
Shut on, bust there too.
Damn it.
Shut on, bust there too.
Damn it. You can't cast that yet.
God
You
damn
stood
it.
valiantly against the giant man. If it makes you feel better, Rayford made him stop clubbing your body after he continued.
Oh, damn. Well, that puts us back a ways. Shit.
The door. You put the key. Managed. You're inside Brattle's meager. Do something. You open a drawer to the. You almost vomit. Quickly looking through the smell of pure vomit. Kill.
Alright.
You hand.
Oh, I'll take. Yep.
You feel.
Just thank you.
Alright. The west now.
Well, this look.
Probably
This
around the
statue
statue.
wasn't quite ears. Okay, fine. I was gonna say. Well, this is a sight to see. You see a very comely.
Hold, stranger.
I'm Holden.
I am Valeris, head guard of the port.
You can call me.
I am sorry, sir, but
Well, that was a serious bummer.
what business have you here?
I'm.
Well, your shop. We're pursuing a dangerous group of the gates will
Sounds like you got your hands full.
Thank you.
Alright.
The jaguar is a feline predator, closely related to lions.
Oh, There's an enemy.
You could feel something was amiss.
Shut on! Boss there too!
Damn it. Damn it.
Shut on!
That was a display of mastery and skill.
Nothing.
That bastard had nothing. After you took all that effort to kill him. Pathetic. You consider flogging the flag. He's all...
Yeah.
You've already...
We're also phasing through a rock, I see.
The to the south, you can... Having... It's the hearths. It feels... You'll probably need something to help.
Nope.
Jeremy Hummel and Katerina Hummel. We left paradise. Only...
That's so damn sweet.
Alright.
Oh, hi, Mr. Rome, you're...
So what happened?
Ah, well... Yep. He's a definitely friend. She's doing just... Yeah, we set up and... Take care.
Alright, well, see ya.
Oh, I get...
Well met, Strap. My time.
You may call me.
Nice to... If you come... Ha! Long day.
Hello there.
Hello. I am Cor.
Please.
I've lived here. I sew.
Do you sell a lot of them?
Oh yes. I heard. I have one.
So it's good.
Yes. Here you go.
Thanks.
It was a pull.
You gather a...
The skill. Doesn't say anything about it.
You decide to wait around and...
There. We have goat shit again. For whatever reason.
Hello.
Looks like we... you
Sounds like a plan. Oh, forgive me. You can usually find... Well, as far as there's no... Well, one day the water just began. It's been... He introduced himself. Cora makes clothes. Jonas is a very skilled... Goodbye.
Hello, Jaguar.
Let's party. They are storm.
Damn it.
straight over the top of it. That's...
Damn it. Damn it.
They are storm.
Nice work. You're all...
Nothing.
That bastard had nothing.
Alright.
In front of you, a man.
Hello?
Yes.
Yes.
You can call.
What can I... It appears that we heard... They're on... To be honest... Yes, the people there are very friendly. Tyr is actually... Oh, it's a nice little town.
Rayford, eh?
Oh yeah, sure. Rayford. Oh, those are... Please.
Alright. All caught up. And just to be safe. In case I screw up again.
Your attempt at larceny failed, but you gained some experience. Your attempt...
Nothing that time.
Your attempt...
How much do I need to break in?
You can't unlock... Your attempt... Your attempt...
Luckily there's no mana either, so just keep doing this.
Your attempt... Your attempt... Your attempt... Your attempt at last... Your attempt at... Your attempt... Your attempt... Your attempt at... Your attempt... Your attempt... Your attempt...
Still not enough.
Your attempt... Your... Your... Your attempt...
Evening is falling.
Alright.
As the day winds down, a street magician is performing his act.
Hey there, little man. Watch where you're going.
Well, that's not very nice at all. You should really have more confidence in yourself.
Huh?
You said little man, and I assumed you were talking to your, twig and plums.
What? No,
Oh, well then, be your bullocks getting away again?
Oh, I see. So maybe you're just looking for me to pound you.
Absolutely not. I just think you should see a doctor about your swollen boys. They're obviously making you cranky, Mr.
I'll kill you!
Okay, Mr. I'll kill you. But I really don't know how you can fight with your bits all sore like that.
You are dead meat, pal.
Alright.
Shoot on! I'll stare too.
You can't cast that yet.
Shoot on!
You can't cast that.
Shoot on! I'll stare too.
You stood valiantly. If it makes you feel... You rest for a little while. Evening is... As the day winds down... A street...
Gather round and prepare to be amazed by the wonders of our
Hey there.
Well, that's...
Huh? What? Oh, well,
okay.
Yeah.
Sounds like that.
Nothing. That was a waste of a spell, wasn't it?
Really? It really was.
Shut on.
Some really dazzling work on the undead.
They are stone. Shut on, bastard.
You guess
Alright.
Gorth wasn't as tough as people said he was. You manage to overpower Gorth, and he falls to the ground. You wonder if you should put him out of his misery, or let him live to pick another fight another day. You decide to show mercy and let Gorth live. It seems many of the bystanders respect that decision.
What's going on here?
Well, this big guy came out of nowhere.
Gorth bumped into him and attacked him. We all saw it.
Is this true?
Yeah.
I'd believe it. Gorth is always starting trouble. This was clearly self-defense, Mr. Rome.
I know it was. I was there, defending myself.
I don't like trouble in my town, though, Mr. Rome. If trouble seems to find you here once again, I shall be forced to do something about it. Do you understand?
Crystal clear, boss.
All right. Somebody take care of Gorth, and the rest of you stop gawking. Musicians, play some music. Mr. Rome, I'd appreciate if you'd stop by my office sometime tomorrow.
Will do, Chief.
You did a good thing. That Gorth was a real bastard.
Yeah, he was always bothering my wife.
One time, he punched me for drinking my ale too fast.
One time he punched me for drinking my ale too slow.
One time he punched me.
He used to walk into my home, fart, and leave.
You're a hero, Mr. Rome.
Oh boy.
After your battle with Gorth, you return to the inn to get a good sleep. You awaken much refreshed.
That was it.
If you'd like to rest. You're starving.
Okay, I guess it is tomorrow.
Well, it's the man who took down Gorth the Menace. Good morning, sir.
I was just defending myself.
Hell of a defense, sir. It impressed most of the town.
They haven't seen me dance yet.
Well, needless to say, they had Gorth taken over to the House of Recovery over in Tyr. They think he'll be in there for at least a month. And after that, Rayford had him banished from town under threat of death.
That Rayford is pretty tough. Could have been with us, though. We could have seen Gorth's head outside the gate, eh?
Well, the farmers that hang out over in the pub wanted me to tell you that your ale is on them today.
Sounds like a tasty proposition. Just might have to make my way over there to take them up on that.
You should. It'll be fun. Old Martin Japsworth's back in town too. He's what we like to call a hoot.
A hoot, huh?
Yeah, if we get him drunk, he'll start telling all manner of wild stories.
That does sound like a hoot.
Yes, sir. He's usually in there at night. Lord knows where he is during the day. Probably sleeping off last night's mistakes. You sit down at the table.
Here's your meal, Mr. Rowan, sir.
Looks lovely. Thank you, dear.
You wolf down all the food and give a proper belch.
Hello, Mr. Rowan. I miss her. I don't like Rayford. I know people say he's...
Alright, nothing new here.
Well, it was lovely.
Oh,
Hi,
Hello, sir.
Well, on that note, gonna call it here, so thank you all for watching. Aside from that stumbling block with Goreth, things mostly went well. We got most of the spells already. That's neat. But anyway, be sure to tune in next week for more of this. And of course, be sure to tune in on Thursday for some more Final Fantasy VII Remake. Gonna send you over to Highway now, who's playing some more World of Horror, which finally came out after being in early access for the last few years. So check that out. And again, thank you all for watching, and have a good night.